Good morning. We are less than 30 days to Great Western War. Woohoo! Not that that's the only thing on my head, but, you know. Oh, I've got clients this week. Yay! Lots of Great Western War prep to do. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. I had a busy weekend. I went to Idaho and back again. I may have to go back to Idaho this month. We'll see. I've got possibly 2 clients to see down there. So I need to coordinate with SCA stuff if I'm going to go down there. Anyway, let's see. I went to Idaho and I sewed. I got the embroidery done on V-Love's pants, and then I didn't film a damn bit of it, so I don't have any footage from a YouTube video for that because I was just so intent on getting it done. And I made tons. I made 18 buttons yesterday. I've been making these woven buttons. So this is a red and yellow one. I made some green ones, and then I made some gold ones. So that's what I did yesterday. And then I got up this morning and discovered that one of my buttons is missing. Pretty sure that Astra took it somewhere. I have looked everywhere. I've spent the last hour looking for it. No idea where it is. I hope she didn't swallow it. Like, I really don't want to pay for that vet bill. Oh my God. I suspect she probably just ecstatically played with it and it went somewhere. It is small. So today's theme, out of darkness, light is born, number 17. I love the lotus flowers in this. I like that so many of these cards have wings in them, you know, flying things. The light is powerful enough to survive exposure to the darker side of humanity and remain pure, empowered, and effective. Trust in your spiritual purpose as a light in this world. Trust particularly in your ability to bring purity, order, grace, light to disorder, chaos, and destruction. The divine is ever by your side, will ever be within your heart, assisting you in the higher purpose in all ways. I think that when people get scared, you know, fear is one of those things that brings on that seeming darkness. And I see enough clients to see patterns in blueprints, and one of the things that I see in almost all blueprints, there is a watershed, and in some blueprints there's 3 or 4 of them, but these watershed kind of moments are what I call the dark time. And they're a time in your life where it's really, really dark, and that darkness is your fear. It's your fear and uncertainty as to what's to come, and the feeling of aloneness and that feeling of isolation. And the only thing that combats that really is a combination of 2 things: community and divine light. It doesn't mean that you're filled with darkness, and it doesn't mean that bad things happen to you in that dark time. It's that your fear, through the struggles that you're going through, you can't let go of the fear. And everybody has these moments. Just sometimes for some people, depending on what their life theme is, sometimes they last more, and sometimes it's just harder for them to get through that. And harder is not better or worse than your brothers and sisters next to you. Like, one is not better or worse than the other. It just means that in that moment, that person's dark time seems worse to them than everyone around them. And that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have those times where you have to really struggle and learn and grow and really learn to lean into the light and lean into the love. Light is love, love is light, right? It doesn't mean that darkness is always fear. It's just that fear comes across very much in all these other emotions, chaos, disorder, destruction, all those themes, all those things seem to come out of fear. They come from fear. There's only fear and love in the universe, is the only two emotions. So it doesn't matter. It's really interesting. Every once in a while, I see someone, they never come in for readings, but every once in a while I see someone from afar who has a really challenging life theme, like a persecutor life theme. They're really challenging. Persecutors are challenging life themes. It doesn't mean they're dark entities. It doesn't mean they're evil. They're not going to feel good to those around them that are living lives that have totally different themes, like terror and sacrifice or victim, or, like builders and leaders and teachers, and, like persecutors are not going to feel good. They're not going to have that fluffy, loving, ooh, I love to be around you feeling, right? Because their life theme is challenging. It's truly challenging. And they go through a great deal as a soul to have those life themes. It doesn't mean they're evil. They're not dark entities. They have a clear path, and they are very challenging to be around. And when people do bad things, it's our knee-jerk reaction to immediately condemn them as evil and etc. There's no it's really hard to wrap our heads around that, because we have right and wrong, we have societal rules, we have things that we have to live by, and I'm not negating those. I don't want people going rampant, killing people randomly in the street because they want to, and saying, well, that's my life plan. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we should give people the grace that if they are in the darker times in their life, or they have life themes that are very uncomfortable to us, that we need to give them the grace that that could be their journey. We don't want them to hurt to the people around us, and we want to protect people. Absolutely, that's what laws and consequences for behaviors are. But we also can acknowledge that they are who they are. Kind of not certain why I chose to go that direction with today's daily devotion. Must be something that I'm working through. Sometimes I write on my manuscript a little bit, and then I just kind of go off in left field. But today's daily devotion, out of darkness, light is born. I think it's, we all had a long weekend, and I don't know what everybody's weekend looked like. Mine was just really busy, and it wasn't bad, but I know that going back to work and school with the kids, this is the time of the year that people start really digging in. And sometimes they dig in without connecting to divine. They dig in without really connecting themselves to the universe. Like, people keep saying we're going into fall, but we still have a couple weeks of really warm weather. So when you dig into the light, really connect in to your spiritual connections every day before you dig into the hard work. Really connect in. And if you've got somebody, an entity around you, I'm talking about people who are really challenging to work with, ground into the light, and understand that out of all darkness, light does come. And each person's journey is unique to themselves, and it can be beautiful. Doesn't mean it's not hard, but it can be beautiful. And I've had a couple instances in my own life where I inadvertently, not even realizing, by just being me, I was able to let somebody see the light in their own life, and they were able to make a really good turn in their life towards positivity, towards making better choices. And I didn't do anything overtly. I wasn't preachy at them. I didn't do anything but just be me. And sometimes that's what we're here for, and what our connection to certain people in our community is to just be ourselves. And in being ourselves, we make that impact and we make that change in someone else's life that might be going through a dark time, or might be making difficult choices, or have difficult choices to make. Hello, Astra. Do you know what you did with my button? I would really like to have my button back. Huh? Are you going to bring me my button? You seem to have gone off and absconded with one of my nice woven ones. You know, I need 8 for my caftan. It would be really nice to have that. Do you know what you did with it? She's a little turd, and we love her. Yes, we do. She came up to my bedroom this morning about a half hour after Luke left, and decided to kiss me on the nose. Num, 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 to wake me up. And then when I didn't wake up, she howled at me. Yeah. That's what we do, right? We wake Mama up in the morning. We totally ignore the alarm, and we just wake Mama up in the morning. Right? Say hi. Say hi to all the lovely people. Hi. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing, Mom? You're sitting here talking to yourself, Mom. Yes, I am. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful day. The theme today is out of darkness, light is born. You can do this. Be yourselves. Connect in with the light before you dig in. And also know that sometimes those challenging entities around you, they're not evil. They've chosen a difficult life theme on purpose. They are a challenge. Doesn't mean you don't protect yourself. It doesn't mean you don't circle the wagons and protect the people around you. Just acknowledge that sometimes the more challenging people around us have chosen very difficult life themes. Have a beautiful day. Today's a Tuesday, but it's a Monday on a Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.